Hello everybody, I'm Pixolian and welcome to Planet Coaster. Now this is one of my favourite games, and as you can see it's time lapse at the minute. I recorded this expecting to just do it live, but it was then turned up as too hard. So before I get too ahead, I want to quickly because I want to talk about what I'm doing in the time lapse. This is going to be a park which is like an Alpine Park. Is this going to be just have a lot of rides in it really? Something you won't see much of is dark rides. I don't have the patience to make them / skill because they're just too hard. But I like making coasters and flat rides and all that. They're all good, and water rides are all fun as well. I do like theming and making it look nice. I like making stuff realistic, but sometimes the Planet Coaster like ratings don't say it's that good, which is a bit annoying. But oh well. So in this video, I'm making an RMC hybrid coaster. As you can see by the track, hybrid coaster is basically wood supports and steel tracks, and RMC is the manufacturer of them. So quickly, before I skip most of the stuff, as you can see back at the start, I wanted to have those little pre bumps which RMC coasters usually have. The first time I did it didn't have enough speed, and it still doesn't have that much speed, but I think it's good enough. And then also I wanted to make the inverted drop, which as you can see there, which is, you know, is common with lots of different RMC coasters, especially like some of them are Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion, that has that, and there are many more as well. So yeah, when I looked at this, first time it didn't make over, but this time it does have enough speed. The shape is still quite odd, but it's sort of the best I can make, because Planet Coaster's not got it built in yet, that feature. And then I wanted to go straight into an airtime hill, as you can see there, a banked one as well. Yeah, so you get a lot of airtime on that bit, which is good. And then what I wanted to have here, after the airtime hill, is like a stall inversion going over the top of the drop. As you'll see, I try and make it here, but it doesn't end up going well. So in the end, I go over 0G roll. But some coasters which have a stall turn, not a stall turn, sorry, a stall inversion, are I can't remember the name of it. I'll edit it back in, but it's the one at Six Flags Fiesta Texas, is it? No, is that maybe? I'll find out the one I mean, because I can't remember all the Six Flags parks. There's a lot of them. So I'll find them all out for you and then put them in the video. But yeah, something like that. And then, yeah, so I ended up going a 0G roll because it's too hard to make. And then I wanted an outer bank turn, like Steel Vengeance has. It won't be as big as that one, but it works. I think it ended up quite good. And the reviews, the ratings on this ride, as you can see to the right of the screen, are very good as well. So I'm quite pleased about. It likes that part as well, which is good. It's probably because Planet Coaster had the partnership, better word, with Cedar Point to make Steel Vengeance in the game, so that it's probably used to all the elements that ride has. So outer bank turns does actually work. Here I was going into just a twisty bit, but ended up no, it was not as good. So I ended up going into a bank turn, which is actually not an outer bank turn, it's an inner bank turn. It's one that is it George? No, what it used to be called George Cyclone, didn't it? It's Twisted Cyclone now. It's one that ride has, where it sort of twists 90 degrees inwards, like on the first drop. That one is, but on this is this bit, so it'll go right round like that and then round. So it's kind of like, yeah. So you see what I mean? It's like looks like it's sort of close to the 0G roll, which I think looked really cool, and it'd be quite a good element. So at this point, I was debating where to go from here. I ended up thinking I could have like an entrance sort of arch for it to go over the entrance path, which will be coming through here. So the entrance plaza will be around here, and like the main street area sort of thing. So I ended up thinking, what could I do there? Could I do an inversion or a big airtime hill? And in the end, I did end up deciding to go with an airtime hill, as you can see there. I'm not great at building airtime hills, so they never seem to look symmetrical, which is a bit of a problem, but it will do. So you can see it comes now. Got some good speed to it. Obviously it's sped up. There will be a POV at the end, don't worry. And yeah, I wanted to go with another right bank turn, but ended up looking a bit weird, as you can see, and a bit squashed. So I ended up deleting all this at the end, but you see what it could have done. I don't think it really looked that right, as you can see. Yeah. So I smooth it all out for nothing really. I think I watched it go on once. Oh no, I don't. Should delete it. Yes, it didn't actually have enough speed either, which is the problem. So yeah. I ended up making the airtime hill smaller too, because obviously on RMC coasters it's all pretty much ejector airtime, isn't it? It's not really floater. So I was going to make it seem more of a crazy airtime hill, not just sort of Whee! You know. So what did I end up doing here? Completely forgotten. I'm just pointing my. Oh yeah, I didn't know how to go back like that because I wouldn't have enough room for the entrance area. So I ended up going around the other side and going back down. As you can see here, I think I ended up going for like a helix round, or like a high, like a high tall helix. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought about having a mid-course plate one because they do have that, and obviously if I wanted more trains to run quickly, then I'd need it. But and then I thought about having like the first hybrid coaster to have a vertical drop in it. Actually, no, I can't say that because that's steel engine, so there's a vertical drop, doesn't it? But not as quite a sharp one, you know. I thought that'd be quite cool, but ended up nah. I wanted it to be realistic, not making up new elements, which I guess is fine too. But if it would be realistic that way, will it? Oh yeah, I wanted to go over the track, but then I had the same problem where it was going to interfere with the entrance area. So I could just see if I was talking about this here. Because obviously I thought I'd be talking to it live, but I wasn't. So I ended up like, nope, live stream time during editing. And this is where I wanted to do the stall turn. Well, the stall, not turn, the stall inversion. I think the stall turn is something else, but I can't remember what it is. But this is the stall inversion. So yeah, that went pretty well. It doesn't look like amazing. I think it looks better when I smooth it out. But now we're coming into the bit where I hit the board with the map, which is a bit great. So I had to do quite a sharp turn there. And this is something I quite like. I quite like doing like a double drop down. It's not quite as steep as some of them, but I think it looked pretty cool. And then here is sort of the little end bit, which I'm really proud of in the end. It's just loads of little bunny hills and little turns and stuff into the brake one, which is quite cool. I think I do the brake one now actually, just so I get that in. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so do quite a sharp turn there to get it in, and then just have long brake ones. Yeah. Because always when I'm designing these coasters on Planet Coaster, I always forget how putting the brake one in, so it ends up getting really squashed, and that way it doesn't look any good. And also sometimes when it turns into the brake one, it doesn't look that good, so I like to do that first. Doesn't look that realistic. So I've got a little airtime hill there, and got a quick turn as well. I think do I have an inversion? Oh yeah, I tried 0G roll, but it's way too big, the minimum thing. And I could have made it myself, but it never looked good if they're making me myself, did they really? Oh yeah, this is what I made. I ended up going with another outer bank turn, quite a small one, and it's quite that bit there because I didn't make it that tall. It's quite intense. You'll see when it comes around next. I think I do show it. It just zooms around there, which would probably like kill you or hurt you. Also, we don't want that, do we? We're just trying to be realistic. So yeah, I ended up making that taller and wider, which ended up being much better. This bit was quite a squeeze because I wanted to get it in, but there's that hill in the way. I think I still have the problem now where there's a support in the way. But yeah, I come back around here and end up connecting it up. And that's pretty much the main coaster, so I make this bit taller as well, and just smoothing this bit out. It's hard with a smooth tool because you want it to be really quick, like airtime hills, but it's hard because if you smooth it out, it just smooths it, so it's hard. But yeah, that's basically the coaster done. And now I just sort of go around smoothing it up and editing parts of it, like the hills if they're too sharp. And that outer bank turn, here we go, make it taller and wider, there you go. Oh well, yeah, that happened when I smoothed it out, yeah, that was good. So yeah, that's mainly this coaster done, really. So you can see I'm smoothing the airtime hills out, so they're not as angry. And yeah, now I just watch it off-ride, and I'll have some more off-ride shots of it as well in another video probably. Probably that next video, because I've only done the POV so far. But yeah, it does the inverted drop, which I think looks pretty well, pretty good. And then the airtime hill, 0G roll is too quick to catch up with, but you can see it there going around, and it looks pretty cool off-ride. I do like watching them off-ride, it is nice. And it's a long ride as well. Usually the rides I make are always really short, but this is quite a long one, which I'm quite happy with. I like the ending bit with the little bunny hills, is quite cool. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. There will be a POV at the end of this video, so I'm going to leave you with that. But if you want to see more of this Planet Coaster, leave a like, and there'll be more videos in the future when I'm making this entire park. So I've got a POV of some dramatic music on for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!